Hi, my name is Lucy. I am a yoga and meditation teacher for cognitive sports therapy. Thank you for joining me for this video. It's a little yoga flow for anyone suffering with feelings of, feeling blue, feelings of depression. And through this short practice, we're going to use different techniques to help you to process what you're feeling and perhaps start to move the energy around the body more in a way that it starts to serve you. So we're going to begin lying on our backs today, so a nice comfortable cozy start. So when you're ready, take your time and come down onto your back. If it feels okay, I'd like you to bring the soles of your feet together. Just allow the knees to drop out wide. Just notice how this is feeling on the spine. See if you can really connect the shoulder blades with the earth. And then slowly bring the left hand to the heart center and the right hand down onto the belly, just below the rib cage. Close your eyes and just see if you can start to really relax into this first position. So this little practice, we're going to use some different techniques. I'm going to try and bring about a connection of mind, body and breath. And so I just wanted to say that I send you all my love, and I'm going to give you some tools today that will hopefully help you when those feelings start to become a little overwhelming. So just start to settle in now to your breath. Notice where your breath is going and see if you can direct the breath more into your right hand than into your left hand. So when we breathe higher up into the chest, we're not allowing the body's parasympathetic nervous system to kick in. And it's that nervous system that we want to try and reside in a little more of the time, so that rest and digest state. So by deepening the breath, directing the breath deeper down, we begin to penetrate even the deepest, darkest corners of the lungs. And that is a really wonderful tool to help bring a sense of kind of calm and clarity into the mind. So start now to develop a slightly more audible breath, so a breath that you can hear. So I want you to try and restrict the back of your throat and use your nostrils to breathe in and out and really listen to the sound of your breath. And notice how it sounds a little bit like an ocean wave. So we're just taking this moment of quiet and calm, just to connect the brain and the breath. Notice how it feels to have the hands resting on the body. Can you feel a little heat that's generated by the light touch of the palms? And then just notice if you're kind of gripping and holding on to tension. And with each exhale, just see if you can begin to really soften and sink down into the mat underneath you. And slowly just release the hands, bring them to the outsides of the legs, and just one by one slowly draw the knees in towards center. And then again, moving slowly, just start to hug each knee in towards the chest, one by one, bringing the knees into the chest. and just having a little gentle rock from side to side. So that should feel quite nice in the hips now. And then by rocking side to side, just hopefully that should feel quite nice on the lower back, releasing any tension there. Good, and then just bring the hands onto the backs of the thighs and see if you can start to rock up to sitting and then coming all the way back down. Just a little massage along the spine. Do that a couple of times, nice and slowly, and then come all the way up to sitting in a cross-legged position. Very good. So we're going to bring the hands down onto the knees now and just use a little bit of leverage with the hands. As we start to inhale, we're going to bring the chest forward, send the gaze a little further up and really broaden across the collarbones. And then at the top of the breath, we start to let it go, exhaling, rolling the shoulders forward, rocking back a little bit and bringing the chin down towards the chest. Good. Inhale, come forwards and through and looking slightly up, coming into a little spinal extension, and then exhale, we roll down, coming into a spinal flexion. So we're connecting the brain, the breath, and the body. Keep moving, using the breath to really inspire the movements, and just to allow yourself to kind of focus, being really present in the moment. Good, let's do one more. And then coming up to center. Good, just notice how you feel. Very nice, and then just bring your left hand onto your right knee and take a little twist around to the right side. So inhale to sit up tall, and then exhale, twisting. So you want this twist to come from the base of the spine. So really nice rotation all the way up the spine. And then really focus again on the breath, really developing that deep breath down into the belly. And slowly come back through center. Let's just take the twist to the other side. So the right hand comes to the left knee. Inhale to sit up tall, and then exhale to twist. So same thing, breathing, softening, and then that nice rotation through the spine. Very good, and then slowly just come to center. Very nice. So now just bring the palms together at the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Press the palms together, feel the connection of the hands together, and just bring a little energy into the arms. So just noticing how this feels. And then keep the hands together, but just soften the arms slightly and bring the thumbs to the sternum. Close your eyes. We're going to take a few moments now with a mantra. And mantras are a really powerful tool. They really help to anchor the mind and bring about feelings of kind of calm and grounding. So just start to settle into your breath once more, using your nose to breathe in and out, beginning to restrict the back of the throat so that you bring that audible breath, that Ujjayi breath. It's a victorious breath. But it warms the body from the inside. And then just quietly, I want you to repeat this mantra to yourself. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Try to keep your face soft, your shoulders relaxed. And just allow the breath to really start to move the energy around the body. I am enough. a deep breath in. And with the exhale, just let that mantra go. And then release the hands and open your eyes. Slowly, we're going to move now onto all fours. And then from here, I want you to bring your elbows down where your hands were and just walk your knees back slightly. We're coming into heart to earth pose or puppy posture. So we're tilting the pelvis up towards the ceiling and just melting the heart center down towards the earth. So bringing the forehead to the earth, or maybe if you've got the space, you can bring the chin to the earth and look forwards. And with every exhale, feel the chest opening a little bit more. Feel the heart coming closer towards the earth. Notice how you're feeling here. See if you can really let go of any tension in the shoulders. Take one more breath here. And then slowly we're going to come back up to tabletop position. Notice how you feel. And then just sit back on the heels. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Palms come to touch. Exhale, draw the hands down to the heart center. Good. A couple more times. We're going to bring the breath with the movement now. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, hands to heart center. Really press the hands together. Inhale, reaching up, looking up at your thumbs if you can. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do it this time with the mantra, I am enough. Inhale. Exhale, repeat the mantra to yourself. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, repeat the mantra. Good. So pause here. Notice how you feel. And then gently allow the eyes to open. Come forwards to tabletop position. This time, walk the hands so they're slightly in front of the shoulders. Tuck your toes under. And you're going to push into the hands as you lift the hips up towards the sky and find Adho Mukha Svanasana or downward facing dog. When you get there, just start to pedal out the feet, just opening up through the backs of the legs. So this is an inversion where the hips are higher than the heart. So it's really important to just pay attention to how you feel, to really notice. Come to stillness if you can. And then we're going to look towards the thumbs and start to just take a really gentle walk up, bringing the feet down in between the hands. Bend the knees as much as you need to here. Relax the crown of the head down. And then just take hold of opposite elbows and hang in this position called ragdoll. So when we come into these forward folds, the mind immediately draws inward. So it's really calming. So take a moment here to just appreciate that, notice that. And so think of the spine as the commander really of the nervous system. And so when we come into forward folds like this, we are creating space in between the vertebrae. And so that allows for increased circulation to the nerves. So anytime you are feeling blue or anxious, this is a really great position to come into. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just imagine your feelings just washing off your back. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, let it go. Release the arms and bring the hands to the hips. Draw the navel in towards the spine and come up to standing nice and slowly with a flat back. Good, we're going to take a nice wide stance on the mat now. Turn the big toes inwards slightly. And then inhale, we're going to reach the arms out by the sides, power pose. So I want you to really focus on grounding through your feet here, feeling strong in your foundations because you are strong. reaching out to the sides with your arms, energy going from the tips of the fingers all the way out. Good, take a deep breath in and then puff out through your chest. Exhale, fold forwards, bringing the hands down onto the earth. Good, again, try and relax the crown of the head down. And just take a couple of breaths here, just moving, feeling into this posture. How does this feel for you? Good, maybe walk the hands towards the left side, maybe walk the hands towards the right side, and then start to bring the fingertips more in line with the toes, drawing the crown of the head down towards the earth. All the time, we're bringing that breath, that audible warming breath, Ujjayi breath. And then just bring the left hand down underneath your nose, and with your right arm, we're just going to peel it up, taking a little twist around to the right side. Good, noticing how this feels, looking up towards the right thumb if you can. And then exhale, bring the right hand down, place it down underneath the nose, and then peel the left arm up. Breathing, softening. Very good. Releasing it down. This time bring the hands onto the hips. Navel draws in towards the spine, lifting all the way up with a nice flat back. Bend the knees. We're going to hop the feet together. And then bring your hands down by your sides. So this is called mountain pose or Tadasana. And whilst it might look just like you're standing up, this is a really fundamental posture in yoga asana, the physical practice of yoga. And so there's a lot to be said about standing strong, just connecting to the earth underneath you. And sometimes I say to my students, you know, if they're feeling scattered or worried or blue, take a moment to go where your feet are. Okay, so if you close your eyes, bring your hands down by your sides. Go where your feet are, send your awareness there. Focus on grounding. Press down into the mound of your big toe. Press down into the mound of your little toe. Press down into your heels. Lift through the inner arches of your feet and then start to come up the legs, firming through the kneecaps, the fronts of the thighs, engaging the glutes, lifting through the pelvic floor, drawing the navel in towards the spine. Shoulders down away from the ears, chest is open, arms by your sides, palms facing forwards. And then tuck the chin in towards the chest just slightly. And then extend up through the crown of your head. So this is your true north. And now we bring the breath. And then the mantra, I am enough. Gently open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. And exhale, draw the hands to the heart center. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this video today. Revisit it anytime that you feel you need to. You can get in touch with us if you have any questions. We'd love to hear from you. You can use a different mantra. So that's a mantra that I like to use. But if there's another mantra that serves you, feel free to use your own mantra. And just remember that the combination of linking the brain and the breath and the body can really help to just settle you, to calm the nervous system, and it kind of puts you in a place where you feel a little bit more in control. So I send you lots of love and I say to you, Namaste.